We we are live. Yo, listen. So thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Growing with Gaming. This is what 347, and I'm here with the usual suspects. So we're gonna jump right into it. Y'all know how we do this every week. The first thing we're gonna talk about is intros and what we've been playing. I've been playing Project Amethyst for the most part, a little bit of Grounded, but that's pretty much it on my plate. So I'll just start with the person that's below me, which is Miss LBOOGIE. Tell everybody what you've been playing.
I'm just gonna say, y'all, you CHAREECE are really fucked up. I just told you that I might not be able to be on camera, and you still switched me.
Who moved her up there?
CHAREECE. Fucking CHAREECE.
In my defense, I switched you.
So bad.
I switched you before you said that. Okay.
Oh, fuck that.
He said, "Fuck that."
Okay.
In my defense, I moved you.
I can't. You're evil.
I
Okay?
imagine like I've been going like I'm going through the show flow and everything. And y'all
Yeah. Yo, okay. All right. What I've been playing, because I do need to get up real quick. Okay, what I've been playing Battlefield, the open beta with Lady. We played last night. What you see right here is me playing this morning. And yes, this is what happened to me. Game servers were full for a little bit, but it didn't take too long. And once I'm in, the games are playing pretty quickly. All right, I gotta go.
Okay. All right, Lady. Take it from there.
Hi, everybody. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know we played some Battlefield. We're Battlefield early access. It's not that hard to get into early access. Stop begging for these codes. Just watch somebody stream for 30 minutes on Twitch. Connect your account with EA and Twitch together, and you get a code. Just let that shit ride for 30 minutes. Do something. Go take a nap. Go clean up some shit. Go for a walk. Come back. Get your code. We'll talk more about that a little bit later because it's one of the topics today.
Yep.
I also played Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. And
are you sure it didn't play you, ma'am?
It played me. It played me. It played me really well. It is definitely a Souls-like game. I am enjoying it, but it's still a Souls-like game, and it frustrates me at some points that I had to rage quit on my stream yesterday because it seemed like I wasn't getting anywhere. Maybe I woke up, maybe I didn't eat breakfast, maybe I was half asleep, something, but I wasn't ready yesterday. But
man.
I like that it's a Souls-like game and it has a female lead and not a lot of female leads unless you like Bloodborne or Dark Souls. This is a full-driven Souls-like games with hella side missions that you can complete to get better items, but it's also a Souls-like game. It don't got a map, limited shrines. You drop your ruins. If you drop your currency that you earn if you die, and if you die again you lose that currency. And then while all that is happening, you have this lady that's she's a mimic of you, but she's gonna kill you because your madness goes up. If your madness goes up, she gonna pop up, she gonna kill your ass, and she gonna take your currency. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you say I remember I said in one of the comments, like, I think that's you. So
yeah, that is me.
Okay, okay.
That's me.
OP is your ass.
OP. Whatever she doing, you ain't doing, because she beating your ass.
She be getting your ass.
So wait, if you defeat her though, do you get to continue playing?
Yeah, you can continue playing, and you get your currency back, and then the madness meter go back down. But then eventually your madness meter go up.
Okay, so when it goes up, that's when she comes out, and then you gotta. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and you don't know when she's gonna pop up.
It's gonna be a notice saying madness ascend or madness coming. You know what I mean? So while you in the world, if you ain't in a boss, arena, and you just aimlessly in the world, she'll pop up and she'll fight you while other people are fighting you. And then it's a lot. It's a lot. But I haven't uninstalled it, and I'm okay with that. I played Marvel Rivals earlier this week too. I was waiting on Blade because Blade is supposed to come out. He came out yesterday. Somebody already lorded him in 7 hours.
Oh dang!
That's a lot. That's a lot. That means you really didn't have nothing to do that day.
Hey, they had that jump planned out. They knew they was gonna do that. They knew it's like when
I'm gonna take the day off work.
I'm like,
I'm
right.
about the Lord Blade. So that's what. So I want to get into that. And what else did I play? I think Night Rain. Played some Night Rain with LBOOGIE. I'm teaching her more, and she's getting more comfortable with it. There's duos now, so instead of 3 people, you can play with 2 people. But I need the buffer. I need the third person. So we've been playing some of that. I think that's all I've been playing this week. That's it. That's all.
It's a good little mix. You know, got a little first-person shooters in there, some action adventure. You know,
because we over here, because we play games here. We don't just talk about it. We play games.
I feel that. All right, Miss CHAREECE. Last but definitely not least,
I like how y'all overlook how we all play Grounded together.
No, I said that. I said that in mine. Okay, a little bit of Grounded,
which was hilarious.
Yes, it was.
Because Boogie is like off doing the objectives. I'm over here building a home and making
and
sure
I'm over there, and I'm panicking because I can't find water nowhere.
Yeah, Delilah is starving. A lady was kind of back and forth. Like she was helping, and then she would go help Boogie, and then she would try to save Delilah. Like I ran up on them one time, and I think everybody was dead, or like 2 of y'all was dead anyway. But
Boogie head was all decked out in the gear, and she had
the first one. I got all my shit. I don't know about y'all.
Okay, that's exactly what she said. I got all my stuff. I'm like,
just
damn.
Like what you said, everybody was just doing. I was on the objective.
I was doing what I was
supposed to be doing.
Now she was like, I'm over here fighting this boss, and I need some help, but I died. Y'all gotta.
I didn't know where she was. I'm over here collecting stuff.
Why were you even wherever you were?
I was collecting stuff for them. That way y'all could have it in the storage units. And I was trying to make sure.
CHAREECE went into like, let me go ahead and build a base mode. Like she stopped everything and started building the base. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing.
And you can't say that I didn't do anything for anybody, because I did make sure everybody had enough stuff to get a canteen.
You did.
Right. Okay.
And I was making sure everybody had paid. It's just like I said, we was working together, but shit was hilarious. It was hilarious. Good times.
It's a no for me, dog. It's still, I love Obsidian, but they got this one. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no. It is a no.
It's funny, but it's not funny. I'm not gonna.
I completely understand, and I get it. You know, you probably want to write them, email them about something like this, because I'm surprised it's not in there already. Like I thought you could at least turn that off.
I thought so too.
See, I think if the spiders is one thing, but if you do it for like the other bugs, then like you wouldn't see the ladybugs either.
Well,
or the grubs.
I think
who would be scared of a ladybug? I got a ladybug tatted on me. But I'm saying
there's somebody out there afraid of a fucking ladybug.
I'm sure. Yeah.
They should do it to all bugs. They should have did it to.
I'm about to look this up now.
They should have did it to the big bugs. They should have did it to the big bugs.
That's just, and then you wouldn't be able to see the ants. Well, they're all insects, I guess, right? No, spiders are.
There's no way to hide them. I just looked it up.
Okay, there we go.
Only thing you can hide is the spiders. You can't hide those.
I will send them an email,
because I'm sure it's in early access. So I'm sure they're taking feedback.
Yeah, they definitely taking feedback. So yeah. I mean, this is right. You want to tell them now, like somebody else in Reddit is basically asking the same thing. How do you hide the roaches?
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
they better do that shit.
They do look creepy. Them jokers look disgusting. They look nasty. So
that means they did a good job then.
Yeah, they look real.
They did a great job with that roach aspect of the backyard. But for people who have a phobia or like, it's gonna be nerve-wracking. It is gonna be difficult to play. I know.
Yeah, they already got it on there. Like if you go to the Grounded Discord, that's one of the first things people say. How do you hide the roaches?
So people are complaining. Okay.
Yeah, so it's already up there. Like, so I mean, if I was you, I would still go in there and voice your experience and your opinion, because that helps, right? So if you go to the Reddit,
don't go on Twitter and be like, "Fuck a city of Obsidian."
I know.
No,
I don't know why they didn't do their research. Don't they know people have problems with these?
My tweet will be respectful. I'll be like, "Good afternoon / morning." I am a big fan.
Oh my
God. And the games that you make. But I have a phobia that is implemented in your game with Grounded too. That makes me feel uncomfortable, and I feel like I'm not the only one. I really appreciate it if you put something in the game that makes me decrease the fucking roaches, because nobody wants to do that shit.
Take the cuss word out, man. Roaches, like you had it up until that part.
Yeah, right. The fucking roaches. Okay. I can't do it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so Grounded, it was a hoot. I had a blast.
Other than that, it was great. It was great. It's real survival.
Smooth
it's
too. Very it was very smooth.
We only had like
kicked out twice. Like
we did get kicked out. I was going to say twice, right? I think because we was late playing on Boogie's game, or she made a whole game for a world for us.
Yeah. So what was cool about that though? So when we got back into, we started right where we left off. Like I had my weapon already, had all the stuff that I had previously, so I didn't lose anything when I got kicked.
Yep.
Yeah, basically like makes us a little server, right?
Yes.
Yep.
But it was somebody need to come to the GWG server and make us a fucking base.
Who was that we used to have?
Oh, it was just one of them, huh?
No,
I think it was CHAREECE's person.
Oh, that's right, Black Knight.
Yeah.
Some Black Knight. We can use
us. Yeah. Call him like, hey, you want to play Grounded?
Right.
We need somebody to come build a base. You feel me?
Right.
No, because then he gonna make me explore with him to find the perfect location. Because
oh wow,
we didn't tell you to find a location. We told you to build it.
Well, then he's gonna have to. That means we got to go explore to find it, because he's gonna want. I'm telling you right now what he's gonna want. He's gonna want a place with water nearby, excellent place for the grass and everything. That way he got building materials, and it's not like in direct way of where that bugs crawl at. It's got to be somewhere off the beaten path, but still close enough that if you get attacked, you can still run back home.
And then a science hub, close to a science hub.
I'm going to let you know that's his criteria. You find some way, he'll build it.
I know, but my thing is, I didn't ask you all that.
Bless you.
Look here. Well, then you find a location, ma'am. You know, I'm sure.
Just build it where I said to build it. Like we want to be.
What? You know what? I'm asking. I'm saying, hey, you want to jump in our server and build?
We could definitely use the help.
You know what? And he gonna send me an emoji face. It's gonna be like, this child is crazy. And then
Grounded too.
And then like 2 hours later, he's like, okay, bet. So yeah.
Oh, you got it. You Team CHAREECE. You got it. We're gonna have a base next time. With everything, all the little trannies. 5 bedroom, one for each of us.
Hey, we might.
Cool.
But
all right. Well, so what's there anything else, CHAREECE?
I think that I played a little bit more of. Most of them playing on my Steam Deck through the cloud, and I was talking to Boogie earlier this week on Discord. Yo, everybody and their mama and I started playing cloud on Xbox, and now that shit is like,
I noticed that the other day.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Yeah, it's not just you.
Okay, I need y'all to go back in the corner. Like, it was good. Like, I'm so used to playing it, so that's automatically where I go. But now I'm gonna have to actually like figure something out. Yeah, because like you're losing what's it called, it pocket loss or something, and the streaming, the lagging is bad. So I don't know. Maybe I need to write in, hey, like lady writing her letter to Obsidian. I need to write one in to whoever at the cloud gaming on Xbox.
Microsoft. Yeah, basically.
Because it's not been good lately. But yeah, so that's all I've been doing.
Tell them you want them to prorate your pass.
Yo, because I haven't been able to use it.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, there you go. You got an argument. Got a strong argument.
I mean, I was half playing, but you know.
Hey, if you can't use your service, no problem.
I should have took a picture when the whole screen was shifting, like you could see each pixel. It was so bad.
Oh, wow.
Delilah, can you do me a favor and send me the Discord to Grounded? Obsidian's Discord.
Oh, you're not in there? I've been in there since Grounded 1.
Yeah, no, man, I have not been in there.
Yeah.
I see you.
I put it in general.
I'll
put it on Xbox One, yeah. I'll put it on Xbox One channel.
Yeah, she finna make a complaint.
Boogie, your controller batteries are low.
I plugged it in like immediately after. Like as soon as that thing popped up, I plugged it in.
All right, y'all ready to jump into the first topic? So y'all know, like last week, we talked a little bit about this. Well, you know, so Sony's Horizon knockoff lawsuit against Tencent called the game Light of Mataram, I think is what it's called. Well, apparently they scrubbed the store page, changed the game description, images, and key art due to the lawsuit. So my question for y'all is, what do y'all think the aftermath is going to be? Do you think they're going to probably settle, or do you think they're going to probably change more fundamentals of the game prior to release? Because according to people who, like the fans and stuff who's commented on the game, it's a blatant copy of Horizon. So what's y'all
wouldn't it, if they're already advertising this game like this and have a Steam page up and all that, isn't it already too late to change the aspects of this game?
That's the thing. We don't like. We kind of know, but we don't, right? We don't know how far along this is, or what the official release. Did they have an official release date on there? Let me even look.
Not from my knowledge.
Yeah, not that I don't think so. It was just like a coming soon or whatever.
I just know these jokers went through and changed the screenshot. So now you look at them side by side, like the link I sent y'all. When you look at, they got the comparison between what the screenshots used to look like and what they look like today, and they look nothing. They're trying to make it so hard to like, look, our game does not look like Horizon.
But like, if Sony's already filed this lawsuit, which they have, that means they have already went through all the information that was publicly available and have already sent it to their lawyers. So they already got copies. So like changing it now was literally nothing. I don't know what. I
don't know what they're trying to do with that. Like changing it is not. I'm with you there. Like it's what is that going to do? The lawsuit's already filed. Like, well, what are we trying to do? You know. So maybe they feel like they got enough content to or as a differentiator, but I don't know. I mean, and we've seen this before where games copy other games, but now you got it to where you copy somebody who's got money. You're not copying no little indie. You're not copying, someone who's a relatively unknown. This is Sony you're copying. So I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely curious to see where this goes and if this could kind of like set a precedent going forward for other companies when things like this happen. Because there's a lot of clone games and there's a lot of junk games. There's a lot of things that people do to kind of take ideas from other games and put it in their game. But I think the biggest issue with this Tencent game was that aesthetically it looks just like Horizon, and the themes in the game, it looks just like Horizon.
I know I ain't spending no money on a game that kind of looked like Horizon when I already played Horizon,
Maybe they feel like they can do it better though. Maybe they're like, okay, yeah, Horizon.
Apparently not if they had to copy the aesthetic of the other game.
That would be amazing though if it was better. I mean,
I like racing though, right?
Like that is just funny. Like, you know how I am with Marvel Rivals. I'm like, damn, they really just was like, we gonna do your game but better.
Overwatch, right? Because you said Rivals is kind of like Overwatch, and the same thing go for racing games, right? You got Horizon and GT and Gran Turismo. So, I mean, when that fall in line with their argument, like, look, okay, our game can look similar, but it's not. It does something slightly different, So do you think Sony really has a case here now that with them making these changes and also?
Well, no, because that was probably what they said. They said, look, change this shit before we sue you some more. Till we move forward.
So you think Sony? Well, okay.
That's what I think. I think Sony was like, look, it look like Horizon. Change this shit, or we're gonna contact our.
Well, they already filed a lawsuit, so it's like
I think they played their hand too soon. They should have waited and for them to actually release video of this game to see exactly what this game play like, because it can look like another game. Because like you said, with the racing analogy, you got games that kind of look alike, but like if they actually played alike, had the same line of story, had like same whatever, then like that would have made their case stronger. I think. Now the question is, are they gonna win? And at this part, they won't even never see the inside of a courtroom. But the perception with the general public, this Tencent has already lost, which sometimes is the better outcome.
Yeah, I was trying to find that game. That's it right there. So they, if you go back and you look deep enough, right? Horizon actually copied a game, and that game is made by Ninja Theory back in the day called Enslaved. Like the way the world looks. Yeah, you know how the way the world looks and how it's post-apocalyptic, but it's green and it's kind of like machine-based kind of thing. And that's where they got the aesthetic from. So it's like, man, at some point, is it kind of like, what's the word when you say you give like a spiritual successor kind of thing? Like, I don't know, I'm grasping straws here as far as like how I want to word it, but it's like, just because they made a game in that similar aesthetic doesn't necessarily mean they're copying. Because I'm with you, like, we have to see the gameplay. What if it's a top-down game? What if it plays different? What if it's, but those screenshots, they did not help them. They did not help their case.
When it first posted, I swear, I like, okay, is this DLC? Like, I literally thought it was DLC.
Yeah.
Until I actually read the caption. I was like,
it's a different game.
This whole last thing, different game. But yeah.
Yeah, but they scrubbed everything, images, key art, descriptions, all that. So I guess we have to wait and see, right, to see how this develop. So yeah, I guess I move on. Anything else y'all want to talk about as far as this? Was it Light of Mataram? And are you going to play it if it comes to life? If it comes out?
No, this is the first time me hearing of it.
Oh, really? What, today?
Well, when you sent I think when we first, talked about it in the Discord chat, like that was the first time even hearing about it.
It was on Summer Game Fest, I believe.
Yeah, it was on Summer Game Fest, and we mentioned it last week too, like about the lawsuit. Wow. Yeah, it was brief though. It wasn't like we went deep into it.
No, I'm just saying, like, I understand that was probably like still that was the first time me hearing it, but it's just wild that it's like y'all had it at Summer Games Fest and stuff, which I don't know. I feel like y'all should have been aware, right?
Yeah, I think at some point it's blatant. Like that's what the argument is with the lawsuit. It's like a blatant copy. So they're like, oh, what game is this? Oh no, they trying to pull a Nintendo. You know how Nintendo is about. They're very finicky about stuff like that. So
no, they trying to pull a Sony because Bungie just do the shit.
That's true. That's true. All right, so the next topic I have on here is Digital Foundry. So y'all know how Digital Foundry, y'all know about them, right? They do all the analysis about like what games run better on what platform, talk a lot about perf. Well, they were previously owned by IGN. But recently they have purchased themselves back from IGN and they're now going fully independent.
Why didn't I know this? I literally thought this was an independent.
No, IGN bought them a few years ago.
Did not know this.
Yeah. Them and Game Informer, like they had IGN bought Game Informer, Digital Foundry, and a couple other websites in like a package deal because it used to be a different publisher that owned all of them, and IGN purchased them. And they also IGN purchased Humble Bundle, which to me that's a conflict of interest, but we don't get into that.
Them having Digital Foundry is a conflict of interest.
Yeah, because they can say, "Oh yeah, say something good about our game." You know what I mean? Yeah, it's wild. But like I mentioned here, Digital Foundry is now going fully independent. They purchased the remaining shares back from IGN to kind of own themselves again. How do y'all feel about this? Do y'all think? Because sometimes when you have a publisher or a company as big as IGN, it's like financial backing. You're able to sustain and survive longer. However, do you think that Digital Foundry will be able to survive independently on their own? Because now they're saying that where they're going to get their financials is through their Patreon followers. So how y'all feel about Digital Foundry finally being independent? Because I thought, like, I'm with you. I thought they were at first, and then after digging into this and looking into this, and then recognizing the previous parent company, it's like, man, wow! Like, I didn't know. Like, you told them the line.
Well, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of bad because now it's like when you think back of things that they did, you're like, were you doing this because you were told you needed to do this?
Right.
That part.
Right.
So yeah, it kind of gives you a bad taste because I wish they would have been more upfront, right, with it. But then maybe they wouldn't have gotten the popularity, right? Because would people have taken them as seriously in the beginning,
How long has Digital Foundry been around?
So they used to be owned by. So what happened? They used to be owned by Game Informer, right? And IGN bought Game Informer. So they were kind of like an independent thing, like just within Game Informer, because Game Informer was just more like a news site, talk about game news, etc. And then IGN acquired them. So then that's when to me the conflict of interest started.
Okay. All right. Can I get this super chat before I say?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, Marcel. Thank you. Thank you
Hello.
for the 5 with the $4.99. Hello, everyone. Hello to you too. I hope that your day is well and productive and not as stressful. I don't know why it didn't show. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. So with me, I think anybody can be able to go independent, should be independent, because when you are backed by a company, it doesn't matter what company you getting back from, they're going to have their own agenda and their own schedule and what they want you to put out there. And sometimes the things they want to, sometimes the things they want you to put out there may not align with how you feel about
the business goals,
games,
right? Yeah.
or certain platforms, or certain things that they believe in. So going independent means they'll have more of a voice. They don't have to be worried about what one company gonna say or what their boss is gonna say because they're backed by IGN. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for them. I hope that they succeed, because they're popular, they're informative, and I hope they succeed. That's all. You think they will succeed?
Yes. It's just now that we officially know who their sponsors, I guess, who they used to be, like Boogie saying, it kind of brings into their questions about some of their previous videos. But like they've always had that quality to them. It's just that some, when it comes to certain aspects, they always had the quality there. And they were informative if you were looking for benchmarks on certain games or frame rates and stuff like that. But like, it just makes you side-eyed. Like you're not gonna not trust them, but you're just gonna like, okay, we're just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt until you rebuild that trust up again. And so like they have their YouTube channel. Like I was just looking on their website, and like DELILAH saying, they have their Patreon. So it's like they're still gonna be successful. They might not be as successful as they used to be, but now they can, since they're independent, they can probably do a lot more different projects. They can probably work with different people. They can, so it's not like somebody else is telling them which videos or which games they have to review or show off. They can do smaller titles. They can do different things. So I think they're going to be fine. It's just they're going to get a side eye for a little bit.
Pragmatic ain't having it though.
He's not. He's not.
You don't trust him? What you mean? Because maybe they're not going to be like that now because they're not backed by IGN, and maybe everybody knows that IGN has a reputation of,
they have their preference, right?
They have their preference. So maybe since they're independent, they might not get that preference.
Yeah, hopefully
they can't do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay.
They can't do the same thing they were doing with IGN and thinking they will have the same success, because now it's almost like a different audience that they gotta change up for. So
yeah, I think hopefully this allowed them to be a little bit more objective, right? Like, because we've known from just the circles that we're in, the things that we watch and how we pitch into the industry, like things they've said in the past, it kind of just didn't align with objectivity, right? It's like it's always like a little bit of bias is there, or they kind of following the general trope of the Xbox tax and all this stuff. So it's like, hopefully this allowed them to be a little bit more objective, and open them up to listening to, or being, more open-minded about everybody, because I think I always wanted them to do more than just PlayStation and Xbox. I always wanted them to do, start talking a little bit more about Nintendo, start talking a little bit more about other things, and hopefully this just allow them to open it up a little bit more, so yeah. Anything else on Digital Foundry? When else have y'all watched the Digital Foundry video? Because I stopped watching them after a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I ain't gonna cap. It has been like maybe a couple of months.
Yeah, I think
longer than that.
Yeah, for me it's longer than that. I think the last one, like I truly sat down and was like, okay, let me check this out, was I think the Cyberpunk one, when it was having its tech issues, because I just wanted to find out what was going on with it, But outside of that, I haven't really paid them much mind. You know, I knew about the acquisition, but I didn't know how deep it went. So this is very validating for me. Just seeing this and like, okay, now they back independent. So maybe things will change. Cool. Okay, so the next thing I have on my list here is Sony. Sony. I wanted to kind of jump back to them because, you know, there was a post on Threads about them saying, and I quote, "In the game business, we are moving away from hardware-centric game business model more to a platform business that expands the community and increases engagement." So my thought on this is, how do y'all feel about this? Like,
oh my God, the world is ending.
Right. Like, how do y'all feel about them pivoting a little bit from hardware? Like, we've seen. Go ahead.
Don't this sound kind of familiar though?
I mean,
you know, I ain't trying to say, but like we copying over here, but you know, we gonna still get credit to Sony. Anyway.
Oh, but when Sony do it, it's okay.
Xbox do it, no problem. Like we all said this was coming. Y'all knew this was coming. Come on now.
Yeah, it wasn't a surprise. It wasn't. It was, to me, it was not a surprise that they went that route because they knew that in the future of gaming, having exclusive is not going to be the cash cow that they wanted to have. So they know that if you want to succeed with a game, it doesn't necessarily have to be your only platform that it's supposed to be on. It's just, y'all just gonna have to eat it. We people who are like-minded and know about games and are really passionate about games knew this was coming a long time ago, but there's just certain people that want to drag it on and think like Sony will never do this. I'm down with Sony. I'm down with PlayStation for life type shit. And I'm like, that's not how it's gonna go.
Tied into it.
Your whole identity. Yes, it is. Your whole identity is tied to it. So now, for example, if you were a PlayStation only podcast or content creator, what are you going to do now? You know what I mean? Because it's going to be everywhere. You're going to have to adjust.
They're going to pivot. They're going to pivot, and they'll never speak of this. Like
the summer of 2025 is when all the bullshit started.
Right.
And it's like they're trying to run around with the narrative that Sony is doing a great job and they think that Sony is doing amazing things because they're trying to have more of their games on different platforms. But then it's like, for Sony, it's good. For Xbox, it's bad. Xbox is the
tradition has told us that's how it goes.
But at the end of the day, you actually copied and pasted their playbook, and now it's like, oh, okay, they seen the success that they did with Xbox and Game Pass. They seen the success that Xbox did with their other games. Our throwaways, Indiana Jones. That's cool.
She called it a throwaway.
I don't necessarily call them throwaways, but you're right.
When I mean a throwaway, I mean games that we all played, we all took time on it, and we as Xbox consumers are past that. We gave y'all them, and now they're highest
top 10. Like they're
top 10 on their platform.
I think they had, like, out of the top 10, I think Microsoft had like 6 of the top 10.
I know that's
top 10.
If I was working with PlayStation, I'd be salty as fuck.
You think it was more than that? Wow.
Well, I know that Indiana Jones. I know for Forza Horizon, bangers.
Minecraft was still up there, which just blows my mind. And Minecraft is still like, that's like a GTA to me. Like all of them are just people constantly buying those, getting them and stuff. So
yeah,
but Microsoft basically took over the top 10 because they had like what it was. I can't remember the exact list, but
it was Sea of Thieves, the driving one, because my daughter's
Forza Horizon.
Yes, that's right. Forza Horizon. Indiana Jones. What else was there? It was.
I'm about to pull this up. So I'm struggling too. Hold on.
Oh, lady, get your man.
I got you. Marcel with the $1.99 super chat, aka you will own nothing and like it. You stupid. I mean, that's all games, to be honest. It don't matter what platform. We technically don't own any of the digital games that we own.
Well, see, to be fair, every industry is like that, but gaming, like like the music industry, you know, it's
I
all
was just about to say
digital.
the
The
same thing.
movies,
Like, what
yeah,
music
like
do we own?
right, like it's just gaming is like the last industry to have this happen to, you know.
Yeah.
So we don't the ownership thing, y'all. It's been dead. It's just gaming is slow to get there.
Yeah. So
if you want to own anything, be it gaming, music, movies, you gotta buy the physical copy.
Yeah, but that's
go
just
get you
it.
some
Like
vinyls.
physical copy been slowly fading. That's the issue here. So yeah, I'm just looking at this. So I want to make sure that I was correct on what was in the top 10. So yeah, it was Forza Horizon 5, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. I forgot about that. Call of Duty, Doom, Indiana Jones, and Minecraft.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't say nothing about my
top 10 best-selling games on PlayStation.
We've been in
all Xbox
the
games.
4 of us. We've been in this space for damn near 10 years. Damn near. We close. We pushing there, and we seen how segregated it was between blue and green.
Yeah.
And we slowly in real time are seeing that break up, and people's livelihood was around it. People's paychecks was about it. People's connections was about it, and now it's starting to really fade away. So it's not about, I'm glad we don't have to critique what hardware is better now. Now we can critique games on how we supposed to critique games based on what we played and what our experience was.
Sure.
Because I know there was a gap in since we've been here that it was always about hardware. Oh, it was nothing. We didn't care about games. We cared about hardware. Now we're going to be focusing more on games.
And I think that's good. I think we're supposed to focus, on games. And I think it's interesting because, like, this channel specifically, like I said this months ago, I was telling y'all, I was like, Xbox is inevitable because they own a lot. You know what I'm saying? Between your Overwatches, your Dooms, your Minecrafts, your Forzas, like, they own a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's inevitable. So I don't know what people be coming up with this Xbox is dead mess and, oh, woe is this. Oh, they shut down their studio. Oh, but what you fail to realize is the percentages. You got to look at the percentages. You can read an article about this, massive thing happening over here, and then that's only 1% of their business.
You talking about contraband?
Yeah, that's I was getting there. I was getting there. But yeah, that's like 1% of the business. Unproven IP. Okay. So I didn't have any attachment to contraband. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, cool. But
so I have a question. So do you expect, when it comes to a gaming company like Sony and Xbox, and when they do their roster, do you expect their whole roster to be dubs? No. I don't expect that.
Absolutely not. I don't expect that at all. Like, Sony has failed with some new IP. Xbox has failed with some new IP. You know what I mean? It's just that one gets more scrutiny than the other, is what I've noticed. Because what happened to it was called something All Stars, PlayStation All Stars or something like that. They had some sort of play game. Then they had the live service game. They can't get a live service game out or right to say they live.
You know what? I don't think that's them.
Is it though? Like,
I'm looking me playing devil's advocate on Sony's side today.
I was thinking of. Go ahead.
That's just not their bread and butter.
But I don't think that's because people still play Call of Duty. And that's a service game.
That's now it is.
That's a popular game that everybody knows, and it's a popular franchise that has been like damn near 20 years in the making. So of course Call of Duty is going to be successful. But if you're talking about Sony and a live service game, look what they did to Destiny.
Ooh, let's not talk about that, okay?
let's
I don't even want to think about
we said this too about 3 months ago, I think, when all this mess first popped off, that Sony was going to take over Bungie. And I think I was fighting y'all on that because I didn't want to hear that.
Well, but I'm sorry, they good for the Bloodborns, they good for the God of Wars, they good for They good for that. They good for the single player experience, but they know they're not making no money off no single player experiences no more. And what they should have done was found a game plan and a foundation and a brand new IP directly with PlayStation early, not later. And then if they did that, they wouldn't have a marathon. What's
So
that?
now
What's
they
that
don't have
game?
to, but think about it. Now they don't have to, because now Microsoft is making all their service-based games. Like, do they have to really focus on service-based games?
No,
not really.
No.
Now you got, because think about it, Microsoft always had like the different genres too, a racing one, a shooting one. They got your,
what they used to say back in the day. If you play Xbox, you was a shooter. If you play PlayStation, that was you want
single player,
single player games.
You want nobody messing with you. Yeah.
Now it's kind of
flipped.
flipped. Xbox has like you said, Delilah, all these live service titles, all these multiplayer titles, and like now Sony needs that for that always constant cash flow. And
so I mean, that's why when I looked at this article, I'm like, to me, for them to make this change and to say that we're moving away from this whole physical centric business, it makes sense to me because everything's digital. And they've been trying so hard to go after the live service bag. But what was the one they had? That Last of Us, what was it called? Factions.
That shit ain't never happened.
This was they canceled that. They had Concord. Wasn't it called Concord?
Concord.
Yeah, that's the game. I'm sorry, I'm thinking Marathon. It's Concord.
But then they had the All Stars. I can't even think of that doggone game. The actual name of it. So it's like they've been chasing that live service bag and they just haven't hit.
Because you know what they did because they had Helldivers too. They wanted to do it behind an account paywall and not make it open to everybody to play. And then you got PlayStation players screaming, we need Xbox players. PlayStation gamers like, oh, we can't do this on our own. Bring them. And then we have to wait a year and some change to get it on Xbox later on in the summer. That's the thing too with PlayStation. If you're gonna if you want to open up your catalog for everybody to play, you can't be sitting here waiting 1 or 2 years and decide, oh, I'm gonna put out a Final Fantasy game on the other platforms. It has to be this game, very, very soon. Because holiday season's coming up. What they gonna do?
And thank you, Arcade, for Destruction All Stars. It's the game that I was trying to think of. Oh, see, wow. Y'all forgot about that, right? Destruction All Stars.
Yo, this reminds me again. Had to be about 3 years ago when Sony officially announced all of these live service games. They announced like 10 of them.
Marathon.
How many of them came to fruition? Only one. You want me to tell you which one it was? Infinity Nikki. Is literally the only one.
That's not even their game.
That part.
Even Helldivers wasn't their game to begin with.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So like, seriously, maybe this.
I feel like it's the same shit we saw with Battle Royale games. Everybody starts pumping into it, thinking, oh, I want a piece of this pie. And it's like, everybody can't fucking do Battle Royale. You can't make every game into a Battle Royale game. They should have stopped with that early. They should have stopped with this earlier too. Like, every game can't be a live service game.
That's right.
And like Lady said, maybe we will get Sony back to like, okay, so now that everything's gonna be everywhere, you're gonna be able to open your pool, get back to what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Yeah, get back to like what you know.
Give me my story-driven story. I mean, like that's the only reason I still got.
And tell me more different stories, because believe me, I'm tired of the same damn stories. Yeah. I wasn't born in 2000. I've seen this shit 3 times already. Give me something
apocalyptic, right? Walking around.
Like, a lot of us have been here in the gaming community space for a long time. You got people that have grown up playing games from Atari. We have seen it all. Give us something new, please.
That's right.
Make us turn on our PlayStation.
I want a middle-aged grandma who's gonna save the world.
There you go, bam.
Her cat. There you go.
I'm mad at that. It can work though if you do it right.
Like, why? I'm tired of these little teeny boppers. No offense to them, but like, y'all ain't got no life experience. How y'all gonna save the world? But grandma, I bet she got some of her bag that can save the world.
I'm so sorry.
L
We
Tuck.
have L Tuck in the building. If you did not know, L Tuck has been with us like way early in the beginning, and
Man,
it was
lady.
his birthday
Okay.
on the 6th.
Day
So
one. Here, day one. Here,
happy
day one.
birthday to
Happy
L Tuck.
birthday, L Tuck.
All right.
Happy birthday.
I would tell everybody how old he is, but I ain't gonna do that.
Well, put it in the chat. Put it in our personal chat so I can know.
Okay, I'll put it in the personal chat.
How you be finding all this information out about me?
I be asking. I'm nosy. I keep trying to tell you, I'm nosy, and I ask questions. And L Tuck is cool and nice as I don't know what.
I know, like he'll come help us with stuff on the video
Mhm.
games. Like oh, it's not my birthday, lady. I mean, well, yeah, Lady Foxfire. It's not mine.
No, I think he's saying
L
happy
Tuck.
birthday,
Oh, okay.
L Tuck.
You know, I see L and it's me.
Like you the
Put
only
L,
L.
that's me.
You the only L.
But yeah, I think it was Division, right? That we run with.
Right, and then we moved to Destiny. He came. Remember, he helped us that raid at night.
Yeah.
Yo, I wrote that in a paper, and my professor was like, "Why? Who is these people? Why are you calling them by these shortened names?" And I was like, I don't know this man's real name.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to call him?
Yeah. Man, it's something I want to call in the chat.
85.
It's standing out to me. It's like when Pragmatic Eagle says, Sony got stories. They got Last of Us 2, Last of Us Remastered,
Stop.
Last of Us Remake, Last of Us
You forgot the Last of Us 10-year anniversary.
Last of Us Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
Yo,
Last
watch
of
they
Us
come out with the
Remastered.
Last of Us, the HBO edition.
The Last of Us double feature. There's gonna be 2 of the games remastered, and it's gonna be the same shit. It's gonna be one disc. It's gonna be $100. I promise you.
Yeah.
We messy today? Nah, sometimes we
Just calling it how we see it today. That's all.
Right.
Just
You
calling it how we
can't
see
even
it.
you can't even say that there's not even all those titles. So
I know at
I
least.
was just reading what he said in chat. Like, let's be real. Like,
I mean,
I
like I
thought
know
y'all
like he's putting it on, but at the same time, it's pretty close
it's
to what
glaring.
it is.
It's glaring. It's very glaring. I mean, we already called out like the live service issues that they've had, but then just to re-release that title, like just to capitalize on the TV show, like I get it, but it's disheartening, you know. All right, so
wait, no, I got one more thing.
Sure.
This is probably be for LBOOGIE because I remember her saying this some time ago, but I do not have proof on it, so we're gonna put our tinfoil hat on for this one.
Okay.
I could not find a different article. When I be reading it, I try to find at least 2 or 3 articles to back it up, but I can only find one. But it was late at night. They are saying that because Sony is looking at these numbers. And you see how they've already finna stop counting hardware, go straight to community engagement and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That they're gonna start releasing their games sooner on PC than they originally planned.
Like so, day and date.
Not necessarily day and date, but less than 6 months.
Got it. Yeah,
It should
that
be
to me
day
does
and
make
date.
sense.
It should be day and date everywhere.
Day and date to me it should be day and date on PC. I see if they delayed the release on Xbox. I get that, but PC should be PlayStation PC.
Yo, I'm finna put Rangy 4 on top. Yo. What is that?
The one that L-Tech said had me at Last of Us on Ice, yo.
I missed that one.
Because I could really see them doing that shit.
Oh,
Last of Us
wow.
on Ice.
Not on ice.
Man.
Yeah.
Could you imagine some
The set
grown-ass
pieces would be
man
nice.
in the lobby getting popcorn to go see Last of Us on Ice?
Somebody who loved The Last of Us and got it tatted on them.
I said Last of Us on Broadway. They already said it a Broadway play.
Yo, if they
I
could
was
put the
gonna say,
Lion
they do
King
have a
and all
Broadway
that,
play, right?
yeah, I'll go see it.
I will not see The Last of Us on Ice. Fuck out of here. They don't work that. That's almost like a Rashida concert. I'm not going.
I ain't saying.
I went back and watched it. That joke was hilarious.
I've laughed at it several times because I've been getting alerts from people comment, and I don't know if you read the comments, but the comments are hilarious.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to get to this last topic, y'all. So Battlefield 6, because y'all played. This is some of the gameplay that's being showed here, and
Yeah, I don't know why the color's off, but
Okay, I was gonna ask
color
that.
grading is
no, I
it's
gotta figure out why it's doing it because like when I look at it on the screen, it doesn't look like that.
Oh
Okay.
wow, okay.
And on my 4K capture, it doesn't look
concerned.
like that, but it seems to have saved weird. I don't know. So apologies.
Okay. So I did read that people were having issues with capturing it. So maybe
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe there was some problems.
I mean, you can't stream it on console, so you will have to
you can't even take pictures or anything on console.
You can't take clips or nothing.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
that didn't stop me from playing though.
Yeah.
Right.
I just want to get y'all feedback, because the debate is still going on. I think it's got like one day left, like tonight and tomorrow.
And
then
next
weekend too. Next weekend.
Okay, cool. So yeah, let's get into it because they already blocked. The article I was just attaching to this. They already blocked a staggering amount of cheaters already, and I want to know who did first.
Why are you cheating in the beta?
Because
because we've seen a bunch of people who getting through with the cheating. So
yeah, they said it's already been blocking cheaters on it, and
because that's going to be their number one downfall if they can't handle it. If they don't have a system in place to get those cheaters, then it will not be successful.
It would be really smart of them if they were using these weekends to learn what people are using so that they can combat it when the game comes out.
I agree.
They're throwing all the cheats at them right now, especially on PC.
Mm-hmm. It's mostly on PC.
Yeah, mostly on PC.
Wow.
I personally enjoyed my time playing Battlefield 6 to the point that I pre-ordered it after 30 minutes.
What?
Damn. I know, y'all.
Hey, okay.
After I said last week,
I was talking mad shit.
I know you was.
Because I was expecting 2042 and but I got Battlefield 6 and it gives me the feels, it gives me the wargasm that I need to continue to play.
Wait, did you say wargasm?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I've
never heard that.
I know she kept telling me that, and I was like, "Oh, please stop."
I've heard of nerdgasm.
Yeah, I heard that one.
I've never heard of a wargasm.
Sounds
well. To me, it's when you play a first person shooter that you enjoy and you're getting a lot of kills. That's what you get. To me, this is my opinion. This is not in a dictionary. This is what I say.
This is official now.
No, this is no. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Don't say. Girl, we're gonna get our whole video pulled, girl. We're not supposed to say that. It's live on air now. Like, come on.
Yeah. So that's what I call when I play a first-person shooter that's doing what it's supposed to do and enjoying myself. Me and Boogie played 3 hours yesterday, just talking and gaming and talking.
And I probably could have played a little longer, honestly, because like toward the end, I felt like I was starting to hit my stride. Because when you first join, you don't have like no attachments or nothing. So
yeah. So how's the time to kill, the gameplay loop, the feel, the gunplay? Like, because I know this is a Vince Zampella game. Like they did Titanfall 2, Titanfall, like the original.
He did a Call of Duty. I think he did.
Yeah, original CODs. Yeah, so.
It feels good. The shooting feels real good, especially once you start to get the attachments and stuff. The movement feels fluid. It doesn't feel clunky.
Is it better than the Omni movement on Call of Duty?
Because I don't really need the Omni movement on COD. I was like, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Omni movement is not needed. You can dolphin dive. You can do a little mini slide.
Right. Yeah.
You don't need Omni movement. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. After playing this, Omni movement was some BS. I'm sorry.
No, what's your opinion? That's what this show is about. Like, say how you feel.
It's just that Omni movement was not needed to make a good game. I think that Omni movement was just something that they wanted to slap on Call of Duty to make it more exciting and entice more people to play. Now, people saying, is this a Call of Duty killer? No, but it's a message to Call of Duty saying like,
competition is good, though.
Huh?
Because the competition is good. Yeah.
I mean, Call of Duty is going to always be successful because there's always going to be somebody that's going to pay for them skins. It's always going to be somebody who's trying to play in the war zone, and it's always somebody that's going to do that battle pass. But now, after playing Battlefield 6, Call of Duty is the little brother, little sister Call of Duty. Battlefield 6 is grown.
So it's knocked it down a couple notches, is what you're saying.
Yes, it has, and I'm learning to accept it. This is This is grown first person shooter. You want your little brother or your little sister to play a little first person shooter, you get them Call of Duty, you get them the Beavis and Butthead skins, and they can go at it. And Warzone is free. Now, this is not like, this game ain't free. This game is not on Game Pass. It's not on like in addition to a subscription service. You got to pay the money to play this game. If you do decide to get Battlefield 6, if you're on Xbox, it is $62.49 with EA Play. So you might. So that's a little. That's a good. It's a little discount. The discount. That was like $62.
So what you got the regular edition?
I got the standard. I got standard. I'm not paying $89. I'm not paying $7. I think it's $80 something for the premium edition, and I'm not doing it.
But you know I am.
I know you are. Did you pre-order it, Boogie?
No, I haven't yet, but I mean, it's gonna happen. Like I was already gonna pre-order it likely, but I think when I talked about it last week, I was saying I wanted to see how the beta went, but the beta is smooth. Like I hope my biggest hope is that they have more maps. King of the Hill, I think, is my favorite now.
Hardpoint? You mean Hardpoint?
No, I mean King of the Hill.
Well, it reminds me of Hardpoint. So
no, I know you're trying to relate it back to Call of Duty, but I was trying to shut that down.
Okay.
My bad.
But sorry about that extra noise. But yeah, I'm all in. I like it. It's good. I mean, I'm kind of sad now though that they said that they're not going to do like skins and stuff because like
they're doing skins, but not like ridiculous skins. They're not. I hope they don't do ridiculous skins like they did in Call of Duty.
Well, I want like colors on my gun and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't necessarily have to like look like somebody, but I want to be able to have like different guns.
Like the purple fatigues.
Like gun skins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. I can't afford 2 battle passes. I can't afford 2 FPSs. So I don't know what Call of Duty is going to do. But as far as right now, when it comes to like fall FPS, it's Battlefield all the way. And if you feel like Battlefield didn't
make it, Call of Duty come and drop and it's like the wave.
We already seen it. It's Black Ops 7. It's gonna be some numbers. It's gonna be Mason. It's gonna be hype. It's gonna be the same shit.
You're gonna get it day one.
No, I don't have enough space in my Xbox for both of them. So they both.
So you said you really
don't. I think that's one of Call of Duty's biggest downfalls. It's like how big it is now. Like you're literally taking up almost a half of a terabyte.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of space.
I mean, when I uninstalled it, it was like 350 gigabytes.
Right.
After you trim down the campaign, you had after they're like, oh well, you can uninstall certain aspects of the game that you ain't playing. It's still over 200 gigabytes.
Dang.
So
that's crazy.
Even if it's half the size, even if it's like half for Battlefield, that's still manageable compared to Call of Duty. And like I said, I like Call of Duty is in my DNA, but I also know Call of Duty is. I know when Call of Duty is like really slipping, like on the quality of game, the quality of life. It's the fucking cheaters. It ain't even a toxicity at this point because we'll go to party chat and we be in our own little world. But I cannot spend money on a game that I can't get a fair kill or fair death because somebody using Cronus and want to do some other shit that makes it harder for people who genuinely like the game to play. I'm saying, I'm glad. I hope DICE get them cheaters out.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a primary focus. I mean, according to the article, like that's one of the biggest things. Is like they really want to get rid of the cheaters and stuff like that because it's the beta, they're trying to jump in and they want to make sure that junk's nipped in the bud before release. But as y'all said earlier, like the open beta is out, like you can still get it. Like I think lady you were talking about earlier, like you can watch a Twitch stream in 30 minutes and then you can get a key. So yeah, I might get us a look.
It's open now. It's open now. So you don't need a key now.
Okay.
You can just download it and play and, have your own perception of it. And that's what I like about betas. You play the game You give them feedback, make it better. What I like about Battlefield 6 is it's away from the time shooters like the 1920s and 1930s weapons. That old school.
It's modern. Is what you're saying.
It's modern. It's modern. So
yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I'm looking at the gameplay here and stuff, and as Boogie pointed out, the color grading is a bit off on what we're showing here, but y'all just hearing y'all talk about it, and y'all sound like y'all have a little bit of excitement around it. It definitely got me kind of want to check it out. FOMO, basically.
My question.
Okay. How many maps is it right now? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
3 maps.
3 maps.
So when it released, I need at least 6 maps or 8 maps.
Gotcha.
Because like for King of the Hill and Domination, it's around 10 minutes, and if you play for an hour, I'm sorry. I was
gonna ask a question, like just real quick, just so that I'm satisfied on this. So is the map super big and wide like it was for the older games where you had to get planes and fun, or is it kind of
they got conquest? These games that, especially with LBOOGIE's playing, those are more close,
condensed. Okay, cool.
Now, if you want the big shit, you go to Conquest. Now, I know most of the homies that I'm friends with online, that's what they're playing. That's the big, massive game.
Well, you gotta
run a mile,
run up on.
You gotta shoot. I personally, I think Conquest is okay, but if I had a choice to play King of the Hill, Domination, and Conquest for like 3 hours, I'm playing King of the Hill and I'm playing Domination. For one, you get more points. And it's objective based, and it's not
more action. I would imagine it's more action because everybody's close quarter.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, y'all. My question. Y'all, what do you don't like about it so far?
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, what's the negatives? Because right now it could just be rose-colored glasses and you just snooze.
Yeah. I think one of the negatives is that you can fall through the map, you can blend through the trees. You can blend into the wall. There's some instances that I will be posted up by a tree where it's supposed to be blocked. Like say this is me and this is like the tree. Instead of me having my back against the wall against the trees, I will blend in with the trees. So I'll be in back of the trees. So if I'm doing an objective and they don't see me behind the trees, the leaves and stuff, I can get some easy kills, which is an unfair advantage.
Environment on it.
Like you can't see them. Like they can get into the bushes and like you don't see nothing.
Yeah.
You don't.
Is that a cheat or is that a glitch?
A glitch.
I think it's a glitch. You should be able to see like their marker and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll get the collision bottle so they can push the character out of the tree, out of the match, basically.
Also, when there's destruction in the game, so just like other like destruction type games, you'll be somewhere and the building will completely break off, and within the rubble you can sit your ass in a little corner and you can start shooting, and they won't, and the other team won't see you. The other team won't see you because you in between the rubble and the rocks, and you just blend in and you can just get kills. So
camping, it could be some issues with camping because of that.
No, I got a PhD in camping. They can do this.
Not the PhD. Go ahead now.
Especially in this area right here where LBOOGIE's play at. If you see that back wall on the corner down in this little metal, that stone part, you can lay your ass down and you could just get the objective and kill people in front and have your teammates get you protect you from the back. So it could happen. So when I say if a lot of people's gonna, and based on the reception of this game, let you know that people been waiting for a game like this. Even if it's not perfect, even if it's not polished, even if it has a few glitch moments, there like a big amount of people who love Call of Duty ain't like how Call of Duty is doing as of late, and this is something refreshing for them.
So do you think this feel, because right now I'm still under the mindset that like it's new, it's fresh, people are going to be excited, and then like it could hit a cliff because of some of the things you just pointed out, like they don't address those issues. So do you think this is just because it's new and people already got the rose-colored glasses on, like, or do you think this actually has staying power?
It does have staying power. You know why it has staying power,
right? Like they have to come out with a good number of maps
And the
And
campaign
then
got
they
to be
have
fire.
to continuously rotate things in and out. You can't be waiting, a year to now, oh, we got new maps, so we got different maps to swap out. Like, honestly, they can't do that. You have to have more of a schedule cadence for these type of games.
That content rollout got to be on point.
Right.
Basically. Yeah.
Question: Also, is there a single portion of this game? So, is there a single player
campaign?
Yeah, I believe so.
So then y'all know I'm in. I love a nice campaign.
So the thing is that with 2042, they didn't have a campaign.
That's why I'm asking. I remember they didn't have one for that one.
Yeah.
And I spoke to a few developers when GDC came to San Francisco, and I worked that week because GDC is like a block. The convention center that they hosted at is one block from my job. So all the people, everybody that worked in the gaming industry at least came to the shop at least once. So I'm on the register and I see somebody from DICE. I was like, so y'all do Battlefield? They was like, yeah. So I told them, like, look, I hope the new one is better than 2042 because I couldn't do it. They was like, oh yeah, we heard we heard people responses from that, and we're gonna try our best to give y'all a better experience on the next title of Battlefield. I was like, I can't wait because Call of Duty ain't doing it. They worried more about making money than actually making a good product. And it's so sad to see, coming from someone who used to play Call of Duty religiously, to see it being what it's becoming. It's becoming a 5. It's becoming a 5, to be honest with you. It's becoming a 5. It's becoming a 5. I don't need to do metas every season. I don't need to, worry about cheaters all the damn time. I don't need to spend 2,400 COD points on some skins that I'll get bored with. You know what I mean? I just need some running and some gunning. I don't need no skill streaks. I don't need no score streaks. They do have an ability for each operator here that's special to them. So just bear that in mind. You will not get the same thing as an assault versus a support versus engineer. All of them have a special equipment, and they also have I will call it a super move. You press LB and RB, and each operator would have something special unique to them. But you can change their primary. So for me, what I did was I wanted the gun for engineer, but I didn't want their other shit from engineer. So what I did was I went to assault, changed it to my SMG, and that's how it got way much better than that. So if you're apprehensive of playing Battlefield, just give it a shot. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's just what betas are for.
How long did they say this beta was going to be for?
This weekend and next weekend.
Okay. Did they announce an official release date for this game?
October 14th, I want to say.
Okay.
Somewhere in October.
Man, that's right around the corner. Yeah. And I don't got to worry about Grand Theft Auto releasing in the same window. So that's interesting.
I can't wait till I can't wait till October. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's October 10th.
Oh, I get paid that week. So I'm diving in. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the beta very much.
Okay. All right, y'all. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for tidbits. So ladies, do you all have any tidbits? Now, one thing I do.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
I didn't mean to
one thing I roll right into it. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say my tidbit. I actually went and saw Fantastic Four. Finally, I liked it. What I loved about it the most was that era. I thought that was so dope how they blended, how they did it like really close to the cartoon and comics. It was just awesome the way they did that. If you go see it, there are 2 post credits, so check those out.
You don't need to stay for the second one.
Yeah, the second one, not really, but the first one, it'll happen early enough. So
I think I'm gonna watch that on Thursday.
I thought you did. I thought you went.
No, we went to Japantown and had Korean barbecue instead, and went to Mr. Liquor instead.
I want some Korean barbecue.
I thought you was gonna get better with you seeing movies on time.
I know, but he told me yesterday that we're gonna watch this movie for real this next week. So we gonna watch it.
Too. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we waiting on y'all now.
I mean,
how we gonna have a movie channel and nobody watches the movies? It's like, how are we gonna talk movies? How are we gonna chop it up about movies and TV shows if nobody watches the movies?
That is a fair point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I just haven't been motivated to go.
I understand.
It's because for CHAREECE it's a drive, so I can understand.
I get that.
But for me, it really shouldn't be no excuse.
And it's financial. Like, it's expensive now. Like, it's crazy. But my theater now has a discount days on Tuesdays and Wednesday. So I'm gonna try to finagle that. I don't know yet, but I don't know how it's gonna play in the future. Like, I just don't know how it's gonna play out. But
look, this is what I'm gonna get that bigger than normal book bag. I'm gonna buy all my snacks at Walgreens.
You don't supposed to self-snitch like that. Like, this
I was like, yeah, you're not gonna let everybody know what you're doing.
Let's just change time. Like, don't even say that on air. Let's just move on. Tidbits. Any other tidbits? Don't talk about your snack bag. We got let's just go ahead and talk about your tidbit.
I have a question. On the socials, I think it was last week, there were people were saying that people who subscribe to Game Pass don't really buy games, and they're really broke.
They already buying it. What do they mean? They paying for the subscription. How's that being broke? They need to stop. How's it any different than Netflix or any other subscription service? How is it any different?
So
they ain't got people gonna always have something to say.
Very narrow-minded, and paying extra is not a level of I got
you're
it.
not flexing because you can buy a game.
Yeah, you're not flexing by overpaying. Okay, you're not.
That's not a flex. It just isn't.
This individual, I ain't gonna say his name. He said that people who on Game Pass, they don't buy games.
I bet you if Sony did the same thing, he's gonna be calling it broke.
I'm just saying this, and my tidbit is that if you're only, everybody broke. If you want to be honest, 80% of everybody is broke. Okay, so if
this economy, let's be real.
In this economy, they want me to spend $60 to $80 just to see if a game's gonna be.
See, good. This is why Game Pass is winning. You saw the financials. We talked about it last week. This is why Game Pass is winning.
Let's keep it a buck. There are people out there who wouldn't be able to afford all these games.
You buy them individually,
but you shouldn't shame them. You shouldn't shame them.
Less than or whatever because you're utilizing a tool that's available to you. That's just fucking dumb. That's dumb logic. Whoever said it is fucking stupid.
They said to just be controversial because they probably got it themselves. 9 times out of 10, they got it.
I'm gonna tell you, he got a PlayStation. He got a PlayStation.
You don't get $5 billion in revenue and just like, come on, y'all. Like, let's be real. You don't get that much in revenue when people's not using it or people are being broke about it. You don't get that much in revenue from that.
Right.
Like,
I'm just saying that
I wish I saw that person because I can guarantee you I'm not broke.
Right.
I ain't rich, but I ain't poor. Okay.
I'm financially sound. I know how to spend my money.
Right.
So.
Like,
yeah, that's what it is. And people don't understand that when you're financially sound, you have to make decisions like, okay, well, I guess I won't play this. I won't get this game, day one, but I'll wait a month to have it on sale.
And like we said before, like Game Pass has allowed someone like me, right, who doesn't depend on Game Pass, right, to play more games. I'm able to spend more into new IP, into IPs I may not have put money toward, before, and into the IPs that I love. I'm able to invest more into the Battle Pass, into whatever they have. So,
and I've tried games that I haven't even thought about trying because of Game Pass. Yeah. Like games I never even thought about turning on, or even like, oh, this little RPG. Let me try it out. Let me just see, because otherwise I would have never gave that game a thought. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Because when it came to Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, I was prepared to spend money on that game because I'm like, oh, it's like I'm like, okay, maybe it might be $40, $50. I was prepared to pay that. You know what I mean? But I didn't know, or I forgot or I didn't remember that game was on Game Pass. I was like, oh, easy money then. You know what I mean? So, for that person, don't be that guy.
They gotta have an argument somewhere now, because think about what's happening. Like it's gonna be some sort of argument. Like it's always gonna be something. It's never gonna. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say never. You never can say never, but I don't know. It's always something. That's what it feels like.
I think people forget about the extra benefits of having Game Pass. Yes, we do get our games for free, but we really don't. We still
no additional cost.
And also the cloud saving. Cloud saving is fire.
I'm gonna tell you, cloud is the best. I think that's why
cloud gaming, when it works. But the discounts, like who said no? Lady said that earlier. You get EA. Excuse me, if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you get EA Plus. You now get like I said, Ubisoft games that they're slowly sticking up in there, because the new the last, not Shadows, but Mirage, which came out 2 years ago, is now in.
Mirage is in there. Yeah,
is in there. Like you get so much, but I don't know. It's weird.
And then you get a discount on your purchases. Like you get a discount on all purchases. Yeah.
And if you have a family, like
you win.
That is the most cost-effective way to continue gaming with your child. Hey, mom, dad, can I have this game? Is it on Game Pass? Yeah, there you go. Questions already asked. And like Boogie was saying, now because I don't spend as much buy games like I used to, I have so much extra income to spend on microtransactions. Like you still get my money. It's just differently. Yeah, it's just now spread out over multiple more games than it was originally.
And you're more okay to paying $5 here or there for like a skin or $5. Let me get the DLCs. How much is it? $20? Okay, yeah, no problem. Like the mindset of like I didn't pay $60 for this. So I can spend $10 to $15 on XYZ.
Like 10 here, 10 there, and 10 there. It's like it equals out. You're still getting my money. Microsoft is still getting my money. It's just that more games now are able to get my money because I'm spending it on different games that have that microtransaction.
I just hate when I see that, because I know exactly what you're talking about, lady. Like I hate when I see stuff like that in the ignorance. Like at some point you just be like, okay, this person's ignorant, and you just move on. Because like I don't entertain it. I used to, but I don't entertain it no more. It's like these people I feel like they on purpose being ignorant on purpose. Like they're purposely trying to call out something that's not there. It doesn't exist. Like, so I
feel that
I feel like that statement is when someone really isn't smart and they're desperately trying to sound smart.
It's just what's surprising to me is just that it'll be people that I have known for a while.
Oh, wow.
And they're talking like this as of late.
That's kind of wild.
It sounds like you a little bitter because you didn't have a problem when, Xbox wasn't as successful as people would thought would be. Y'all didn't have no problem bashing Xbox and Game Pass all the time when people were clowning when Game Pass was just starting in 2017 and they was giving away Game Pass. They were giving it away. But now when it's at this point and at this standpoint, it's we broke. Oh, we ain't got no money. Oh, we don't buy no games. But your preferred platform rarely has any new IPs.
But then the math ain't math. Then if they say that, the math isn't math then, because look, have you seen Microsoft's revenues? Like it's like I get so annoyed with that because it's like the math ain't math, and if that's the truth.
I think it feeds into how every so often some random developer will come out and say how Game Pass hurt them. But I'm like, baby, then you get paid up front. How is Game Pass hurting you? Like, why? Is Game Pass? Do you have a different sort of deal? That how many times your game is downloaded?
That's a personal problem within that individual because
or somebody just talking out their ass. Like. Make it make sense. I don't know. It's just it's a lot of
it's disingenuous. That's all it is. It's just like, and they're not thinking about the whole picture, right? Like we just talked about earlier how Microsoft's games are top 10 PlayStation, like their top 10 charts. It's like 80% of them is Microsoft games. Like let's be real.
That's just in the last month. If we go back previous months, again, it's still Microsoft.
Right, so I just
the number one game on PlayStation. I
don't understand that because we already know that Forza Horizon's a banger. I mean, come on. We've talked about this. I feel like we've been a dead horse.
Anyway, I know.
Tidbits.
Just
any other tidbits? Because any other tidbits other than that?
They got a cruise in January, a Comic-Con cruise in January.
Girl, bye.
Just because you're not interested.
This in like that Rashida shit. You joking, right?
Yo, I was sitting at my desk and it was like, I just heard my name.
I
was like,
ain't trying to get stuck on a boat with for that. I don't know.
That's gonna be the dirtiest cruise ever.
Don't say it like that.
It is.
Wait, what cruise line?
It's gonna pull in with a funk.
I want to say MSC.
Okay.
You said what?
I don't know
MSC,
what cruise line
is that the name of the cruise?
No, I thought it was Royal Caribbean.
That one was a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Yeah, like it's like a special thing that they're doing, right? For like people who enjoy Comic-Con.
I thought you put it on it. Let me look it up because I
remember seeing it on something.
Yeah, so I think that that's a good idea. Everybody may not like it, but
the concept, yeah. The concept in theory, yes.
But the people who are going to be going to that thing,
all the smell at the convention.
Well, you don't know that. Boogie, hold on. I don't know. Let me just say I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know.
So you just saying that gamers is just extra stinky?
That's no, because see,
Comic-Con
is more than gamers.
Right. Exactly.
You have cosplayers, you have stuff like that nature. So like it's a little bit of a mixed bag of the nerd conglomerate or whatever. Yeah. And some people hygiene is not how they live. And that's like the nicest way I can put it.
It's not how
they stink.
We done been there. We done been to these conventions, man. Like we kind of know, like
when that wave of phone just hit you while you walking,
and you have to take a step back.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
We don't know what kind of person is going to be going on this cruise. We can't make that assumption about folks. Like we just can't. It's not fair. I'm trying to be devil's advocate here.
Think everybody gonna stink in the cruise and she don't want to go.
Right. So I mean, I pulled up the link the lady shared, and like, yeah, I don't want to go.
Yeah, chat, I'd like to hear from chat. What do you guys think? If we took the people from Comic-Con and put them on a boat for 7 days, how do you think that's gonna go?
Somebody gonna fight.
I think if it's a fight, it's gonna be a 2-second fight.
It's to me, I don't think that the smell, the odor is gonna be the issue of that cruise. I think is how people are gonna act on a cruise, because they might act differently on a cruise versus a convention center. Because in the cruise they got casino, they got smoking lounges, they got pools, they got bars, they got nightclubs. So with you add that with nerdism, some people may not handle that. So
I don't know, man. It's all sound a little bit stereotypical to me, but
all right. Yipper out in the ocean in the heat in the sun.
No deodorant.
Jago 6 bad body odor will make your eyes tear up. Pragmatic.
What's a bad body? What you mean a bad body?
Bad body odor. Bad body odor.
Bad body odor.
I know. What does bad body mean?
Like, bad body odor. Bad body odor. Bad body odor. Bad body odor.
You smell like a
smell. Bad body odor. Bad body odor.
Like not bad body, comma, odor.
No.
Yeah. Bad body odor.
Yeah. So, I don't think I have any more tidbits.
CHAREECE over there dying. She fighting for her life.
I'm just trying to be judgmental here, but I get it. At the same time, I understand both sides. Like I get it. Like, I still don't want to go on this though. To be honest, I don't look at the price list. I see the little setup.
How much is it?
I'm skeptical.
I think like bottom tier like 900, top tier like 2,700 for the celebrity suites.
They're like all the 900s are gone. When I looked in here, it was 1,300 plus.
That interior.
Ooh, child, listen.
With that recycled air.
Stop it! Stop! So,
I'm just thinking, like y'all
proven.
thinking it too.
Point proven. Okay, point proven. Let's move on.
I was gonna say something.
Oh my god.
Go ahead,
Okay.
go
I
ahead.
have one. I have a tidbit.
Okay, go ahead.
And for those of you who may have daughters and stuff like that, although I feel like, I don't know, K-pop Demon Hunters, I love that movie. It's like the soundtrack, yes, it's on point. So they're going to have a theatrical release with a sing-along.
Oh,
I cannot wait. We're going. I'm taking the neighbor and their little girl and my daughter, and we're gonna go and we're gonna sing the K-pop Demon Hunters. It's gonna be good. So if you didn't know, now you know. I think it's gonna start August 25th. So look out for the tickets. They haven't released them yet. But yeah, if you're interested,
I have to tell my daughter because she was she loved it, and it's probably gonna come nowhere near me. But she's at college now, so she'll probably get a showing near her.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not a tidbit. This is more of speaking to my daughter's auntie, or aunties. She just moved into her new apartment yesterday.
All right.
Got her 3 roommates. One of them is a boy.
Oof. 3 roommates?
3 roommates. It is a townhouse. 4-bedroom, 4-bath.
I'm surprised that the people who will willingly rent to children.
Literally.
I love that first last deposit and credit check come through.
Hey, look, they don't care as long as the money green. Listen.
Yeah, I know, but you like, do they like build in a high like closing like cleaning costs? Because I feel like
So she has 70 something hours, basically 3 days to go through the apartment, mark anything that is damaged when she came in. That way she can tell them. That way she won't get charged for it.
Yes.
Did she make sure she did that?
She's doing it now because, like I said, she just moved in yesterday, so she got time. So she was showing me like there was already a chair broken. The vent in her bedroom doesn't work. So I was like, "Girl, you better make this list out."
Hell yeah, right? Because if you don't, it's gonna be your ass, Mr. Postman.
Have you checked out the roommates though? Like, have you?
That's what. Okay,
I'm worried about the roommates. I'm worried about the roommates.
I was like 3 other personalities.
Nah, man, I'll be.
What's the bathroom situation like? Is it a shared bathroom?
No. 4-bedroom, 4-bath. She has her own bathroom, own room, but they do have to share a kitchen and laundry room.
Okay, that's kind of like how we had.
That's gonna be the issue.
Somebody ain't gonna do the dishes. I'm gonna tell you right now. Somebody
and she's upstairs in the top, so she has her own little loft area with her and her roommate, so they don't even have to go downstairs to cook. It even has an outside entrance, and I was like, bougie.
I'm like,
but
is it making you want to move out the country?
And imagine now, her parent apparently where she go to college, she lives in the bad spot, but it's literally right across the road, and her rent is $650 a month.
I don't want to hear it. Oh my god, so $650.
I know, lady.
Yeah, that's
you hearing that shit?
Imagine her friend, she pays $1,000 a month, and she lives across the road on the other side.
They got that sweet ass rent, man. God dang.
She got 4 roommates though, lady. 4 roommates.
Yeah.
That's go there and rent the whole fucking thing herself.
Is this utilities? Is this utilities?
Utilities are included.
What?
Okay, that's
they
good.
look out for the students now. They look out for the students. When they know you're a student, they like take advantage of it.
Yeah, I know, right? A lot of those apartment buildings do that now. Like if you're not a student enrolled, then your rent is different.
Yeah.
They hit you with the adult rent.
That's why you sign up for that one class and be like, I'm a student.
Right.
And online at that.
I'm enrolled.
That one class that's that you can do online.
I got a .edu email, so what you talking about? Like, send me much. But any other tidbits?
Again, Don, Clevitas.
Okay, where is, because I was looking and I couldn't find that other one.
Clevitas is on Crunchyroll. Don is on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Because I was like, I had nothing to do yesterday since somebody ended their stream and I was gonna watch it.
What stream?
That part.
Yeah.
You don't want nobody to remember now.
You'll see me crash out. I didn't take it down. You can see the crash out. It was right there.
Yeah, she crashed. It was like, I was like, dang.
I know. That's, you know what? That's why you had a headache. You got mad and made yourself have a headache. You probably had high blood pressure right then.
It was hot. She was hot.
Yeah.
That's
I
all right.
remember texting her yesterday. She's like, I got a headache. I'm like,
yeah, that game gave me a headache. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Anybody else got tidbits?
I got nothing else, ma'am.
Uh,
Unless y'all want to see me pick out stickers for my new Kindle. Well, my old.
Oh,
Kindle.
I got one. Football's back. Did preseason games was this week. Which was
Atlanta played, right?
Yeah. Well, they played 3 out of 4 quarters because somebody got hurt really bad, so they had to stop the.
I saw that.
Game. Yeah, this has been the game. He's okay. So I was checking up on that, and he's okay, thank goodness. But he looked bad, y'all. Like he was just trying to go down for a tackle, and he took a knee to the head, and his head went straight back, and he was just out. And like his leg, he started compensating, like pulsing on the ground, like he was having a seizure. That's what it looked like, but it was bad. And so they suspended the game after that because players didn't want to play after that. Everybody took a knee and was just like, "Yo, the game's over." But it was cool to have football back. I definitely needed the distraction. Y'all know how I love my sports.
I love the football. So
I'm
can't wait
glad
for it
it's
to go back.
here so that I'm like I could check out on Sundays and I have to, But yeah.
I want to answer.
What's your team? Like, I'm curious if you're into sports, NFL, whatever. What's your team out in the chat? Like, what's your team? I'm curious to know.
Sir X-Man, is Battlefield 6 a new GOAT? You can't call it a GOAT off of beta.
No, you can't. Not yet. Not yet.
Now, whoever's saying it's the GOAT, then they can't. I won't trust their judgment.
Them red color glasses are bright. Is all I'm saying.
Thick and you can't see. Okay.
Yeah. Rose-colored glasses. Excuse me. All right, y'all. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, lady.
No. I was just saying. Bang Bang Niner game. We got the. We should be going in the playoffs.
Man, y'all still got Kyle Shanahan. I don't know.
This is the thing about
Mr. Blow It.
They be good. They'll be good in the season and fuck up in the playoffs or the Super Bowl. So they just need to get over the playoff Super Bowl hump, and we'll be okay. That's all. We got an easy roster. It shouldn't be no excuse why we shouldn't be in the playoffs.
Who's your quarterback?
I forgot. It's the young dude. No.
They traded?
Yeah, no. It is Purdy. They resigned him.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, they will resign him, right?
He's not. Let me stop. He's decent. He's a decent quarterback.
He need to learn. He need more playoff experience.
He need more experience for sure.
Because last year he had pressure. Pressure.
Yeah, that's not about Michael Penix. He needs more time. Like we only saw 3 games. I don't know. I'm excited about him, but I'm scared. I'm kind of like teetering the line because you don't know, right? You don't know. We still got Kirko Chains over here too, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. So y'all, outros. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to say goodbye? Are we ready to?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. So since I started from the top, when this show started, I'm gonna start from the bottom with Miss CHAREECE. Tell the fine folks where they can find you, etc.
All right, everybody. Of course, you should go CHAREECE here, and I am usually lurking and everywhere. Between Twitter and Bluesky, always in our Discord, so I'm always there. But yeah, y'all make sure to have a good weekend. If you're down here in the South, it is rainy and still hot, so we're steaming and baking. Right. But so please take care with that. Try to drink plenty of water because even though it feels like it's cool and it feel like I hear people talking about, oh, it's autumn, bitches. It's not autumn. This is the fake autumn. Like
this is
it's still hot.
Thank you. This is like that last little bit, and then like in 2 weeks, it's gonna be 102 degrees. Like, be prepared, people. This is the fake autumn. But yeah, y'all have a good weekend. Go play some games. Go, eat some good food, touch some grass. Yeah, have a good weekend.
All right. For me, I want to thank everybody that came through. Please tell somebody and tell somebody else, and then tell them about us. Because we've been doing this for a long time with the same people. And we be here every Saturday doing what we do best. We talk about games and everything else in it. If you guys really want GWG 24/7, you have to be on the Discord. If you're not on a Discord, you rarely gonna see us on social media.
Yep.
Some more than others. But next week, Friday, if they'll let me stream, I'm gonna try to see if I can be able to stream Battlefield open beta next week, but no stream until Friday. Gotta work. I gotta get ready. I gotta work so I can get my money up for Seattle and making sure that I do some things, and I doing some things in Seattle. I already got invited to something with Devolver Digital, and I got something with Ubisoft. So I have 2 engagements. So I'm gonna try to not do too much, but just do enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, not Boogie. Listen to me. Lady be the only person representing GWG for us at what is it? GDC? No. PAX. Excuse me, PAX West.
So if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if you guys come through Seattle, just be respectable and don't be too weird with it. And I will gladly say hi. I will gladly hug y'all. I will gladly, be welcoming. But it's throughout these years, if I am able to go to something, I will go to something repping GWG. Been doing that since the very beginning. So next week will be no Wu-Chang falling feathers until I level up. I'm letting you know.
Yo, Delilah, that monster picked her up off the spike and like shook her around and it threw the body across the room.
We're not doing grounded until they fix the roach situation. So it'll be either Battlefield or Avowed or Marvels or Fortnite or something. But we will be back next week. We'll be back next week.
Oh yeah, CHAREECE, they brought Power Rangers to Fortnite.
Yeah, I saw that. My husband showed me that.
But that's the battle pass. They couldn't let me just straight buy it.
I know. And then they put the Green Ranger at the end.
Oh,
they wrong for that.
That was
they wrong for that.
I know.
It's the black one. The first one you get.
Yeah, they know.
Like, oh yeah, the first one you get is the black one.
Like y'all diabolical though. Like
it's diabolical for real. To put the favorite Ranger on the back end. Come on.
Then they probably gonna come out with White Ranger, and we gotta pay some extra shit.
Of course.
You already know the formula. You already know.
You gonna do the battle pass for the Green Ranger?
No, because I'm never gonna get there. I'm not getting all the way to the end of a Fortnite battle pass.
So sad, y'all.
I'm so upset. Like now, if they came out with the white one and it was like, all right, you just gotta pay for them, I would just pay for them.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, does he have the little thing with him too?
Because if you don't grind, you know how much money you have to pay.
Nostalgia.
Well, let me just pay it outright.
Right.
Let me just pay it outright. I got you.
Because what they really need to do is bring in the White Ranger, have him with his little flute.
Yeah.
His little flute thing as his little emote. I'd be all over it. Honestly, I would literally probably pay $20.
For the white one with the flute?
For the White Ranger with the flute.
No, they should have given you the white and the green one to, it's the same person.
They're going to split it up. They're going to split it up.
It is the same person.
Yeah.
Just different colors.
Man, this is cracking me up because y'all, everything y'all saying, I'm saying I have it in my head. Like,
yeah.
With a pair of Jordans. With a pair of Jordans. The White Ranger with a pair of Jordans.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I can. With some dunks.
Green Ranger with the green Jordans. Yo. Come on now.
Oh man.
I ship it.
I wouldn't even care if I died right away.
I just
We're looking at your character the whole time. Like, I just want to see
right. I look good though.
All right, Boogie.
All right. So y'all can catch me on Discord for the most part. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great rest of their weekend and a future week ahead. I know we aren't really on socials as much, but like I said, y'all can catch us on Discord. We're there. We always communicate with folks. And yeah, thanks for coming. Have a good weekend.
Yep. And you all know you can find me right here on GWG every Saturday. And like the ladies, I'll be on Discord. So find us there. Everything is on at gwgpodcast.com. All links there. The Discord links there. Link to the YouTube. Everything is on gwgpodcast.com. Merch, etc. So we'll catch y'all next time. Enjoy your weekend.
Have a great weekend, y'all. We forgot to say wash your ass and wash your hands.
You just said it, so there we go.